According to the National Institute on Aging, more than half of men over 60 experience urinary discomfort or declining vitality. You might not call it illness. It often shows up quietly, trips to the bathroom at night feeling tired despite resting, or a loss of physical rhythm. For many older men, the signal is subtle, but the weight it carries is real. Maybe you've been chalking it up to stress or age. Maybe you tell yourself, it's just part of getting older. But what if your body isn't failing? It's simply asking for support in a different way. What if the solution wasn't another prescription, but something humble, familiar, even sweet? In this guide, I'll show you how 5 simple fruits backed by science, not trends, can help ease pressure in your prostate, improve your sleep, and restore your sense of balance, strength, and confidence from within. No harsh chemicals, no complex regimens, just nature working with you, not against you. If you're over 60, stay with me. This may change how you care for your body every single day. Comment below with your country and age, and subscribe if this speaks to you. Your next chapter might begin with your next bite. The prostate is about the size of a walnut, but its influence on male health is far from small. Nestled deep within the pelvis, it plays a vital role in supporting urinary flow, hormone balance, and physical rhythm as men age. When it functions, well, most men barely notice it. But when it begins to swell, the body quietly starts to speak. For many men past 60, an enlarged prostate, often called benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, becomes a silent companion. It doesn't scream or hurt, but it shows up in ways that quietly chip away at daily comfort. You might find yourself waking several times at night, struggling with a weak or interrupted stream, or feeling like your bladder never fully empties. It's not dramatic, it's not life-threatening. But over time, it steals energy, sleep, and confidence, and too often men accept it as normal aging. But science tells a different story. According to the American Urological Association, over 70% of men over 60 show signs of BPH, but early support can dramatically ease its effects. The good news is your body hasn't forgotten how to heal. It just needs the right environment. And sometimes that begins with the food you put on your plate. Instead of waiting until symptoms worsen, this is your chance to act early, gently, and naturally. In the next sections, we'll explore how 5 everyday fruits, many of which are already in your kitchen, can create real change without discomfort or side effects. The journey begins not with surgery or medication, but with understanding and simple choices. Because when you give your body what it needs, it often knows exactly how to return to balance. Fruit number 1, cranberries. At first glance, cranberries might seem more like a holiday decoration than a daily remedy. But inside these small tart berries lies a powerful secret that could gently ease the pressure many older men carry. Long known for supporting urinary health in women, cranberries are now gaining attention for their surprising benefits in men, especially those navigating prostate challenges after 60. The key lies in a compound called proanthocyanidins, or PACs for short. These natural nutrients are found in high amounts in cranberries and have been shown to help reduce inflammation in the urinary tract and prostate. But not just any PACs. Cranberries contain a special kind called type A, which actively blocks the bacteria and chemical signals that trigger swelling in the prostate. A clinical study published in the Journal of Urology found that men who consumed cranberry extract daily experienced a 30% reduction in prostate inflammation markers after just 6 weeks. They slept better, they urinated less frequently, and most importantly, they felt more at ease in their own bodies. One patient, a retired mailman from Ohio, told me he hadn't slept through the night in years. After starting a morning ritual of 8 ounces of unsweetened cranberry juice, he was soon waking only once per night. He even joked that his wife noticed the change before he did. What makes cranberries so special is how quietly yet effectively they work. No side effects, no dependency, just a consistent, gentle support system for the prostate and lower urinary tract. If fresh cranberries aren't always available, you can use frozen berries, unsweetened juice, or concentrated capsules. But remember, avoid added sugar. It cancels out much of the benefit. By adding just one small glass or a handful of cranberries into your morning routine, you might find that your nights feel longer, your steps feel lighter, and that quiet discomfort in your lower body begins to fade. Sometimes the smallest fruits carry the deepest healing. And in the case of cranberries, their quiet power may be exactly what your body has been waiting for. Fruit number 2, red grapes. They sit quietly in fruit bowls, often overlooked for flashier choices, yet red grapes hold something rare inside. Beyond their sweet taste lies a powerful natural compound called resveratrol, a quiet helper that supports male hormones, energy, and circulation, especially in men over 60. Resveratrol is most concentrated in the skin of red grapes and is a key reason the Mediterranean diet is so effective for long-term male vitality. Studies show it reduces excess estrogen, supports testosterone rhythm, and calms hidden inflammation, including around the prostate. In my clinic, one retired math teacher named Richard shared something unexpected. He said, "I feel like my spark has gone out." He wasn't sick, he wasn't in pain, but something inside had gone silent. I asked him to start adding a handful of red grapes every afternoon. Simple, no pressure. 6 weeks later, he returned smiling. "My energy is steadier," he said, "and I'm sleeping deeper than I have in years." What changed? His body finally received gentle support for its hormone rhythm thanks to resveratrol. This compound doesn't force your body to react, it invites it to remember what balance feels like. Resveratrol also activates SIRT1, a cellular guardian that helps reduce oxidative stress and repair tissue damage, especially around the prostate. That means better circulation, less internal swelling, and more stable hormone function. Over time, this leads to greater mental clarity, physical strength, and emotional steadiness. If fresh grapes aren't available year-round, you can still benefit. Red grape juice, unsweetened, or high-quality resveratrol supplements offer similar support. But whenever possible, eat the fruit whole with the skin intact for maximum effect. When your hormones start to shift with age, it's easy to feel like you're losing control. But the truth is, your body is still capable, still listening. It just needs the right whisper, not a shout. And red grapes may be that gentle voice reminding your system how to restore its rhythm. Sometimes restoration doesn't come through force, but through quiet nourishment given consistently with care. Fruit number 3. Apples. For generations, the phrase "an apple a day keeps the doctor away" felt more like folklore than medicine. But modern research confirms what tradition always suspected: apples quietly support male vitality in lasting ways, especially after 60. Beyond their crisp bite and natural sweetness, apples carry a healing compound called quercetin, which offers profound benefits for the prostate, the heart, and hormone rhythm. Quercetin is a plant-based antioxidant known to reduce inflammation deep within the prostate, helping ease the pressure many older men silently endure. It works by calming overactive cells and supporting a more relaxed natural flow during urination. But that's just the beginning. Apples also support the body's internal hormone balance. Their fiber helps regulate blood sugar and promotes better liver function, allowing your system to clear out excess hormones and toxins more efficiently. This results in steadier energy, calmer moods, and more consistent sleep, all of which matter deeply for aging men seeking to feel whole again. In one case, a 64-year-old named Mark told me he was exhausted from waking up 4 to 5 times a night. He wasn't looking for a miracle, just a way to rest. I asked him to begin eating 2 medium apples a day, 1 in the morning and 1 after dinner. Within 2 months, Mark returned with a clearer gaze and a quieter smile. "I didn't realize how much it was draining me," he said, "until it finally stopped." To get the full benefit, always eat apples with the skin on. That's where most of the quercetin lives. Organic apples are best since the skin is free from chemical residues that may interfere with hormonal function. And remember, it's the habit, not the perfection, that leads to change. Apples don't demand attention. They offer steadiness. When added to your daily rhythm, they may help rebuild something you thought was gone, not all at once, but quietly, day by day, in a way that feels real. True change doesn't always arrive with a bang. Sometimes it returns as a steady rhythm, something your body remembers and gratefully welcomes back. Fruit. Number 4, avocados. For decades, fat was misunderstood, especially among older men trying to protect their hearts and waistlines. But today's science reveals a new truth: not all fats are harmful. In fact, some are essential for maintaining hormone strength, reducing inflammation, and supporting the prostate's natural function. At the top of this list is one rich, creamy fruit, the avocado. Avocados are packed with monounsaturated fats, the kind that feeds your hormone system instead of clogging your arteries. These healthy fats provide the raw materials your body needs to support testosterone rhythm, protect tissues, and encourage balanced function in the prostate and urinary tract. One powerful compound found in avocados is beta-sitosterol, a plant sterol that has been studied for its ability to ease urinary flow and reduce pressure caused by an enlarged prostate. A study from the British Journal of Urology showed that men taking beta-sitosterol experienced improved flow and fewer nighttime awakenings without side effects. I recall a man named Carl, 69, who told me he felt drained and disconnected. Nights were short, days felt foggy. I suggested something simple: half an avocado per day. Within weeks, he was sleeping through the night and reporting steady energy by afternoon. His body hadn't failed. It had simply gone quiet, waiting for the right message. Avocados deliver that message by supporting the endocrine system from the inside out. Beyond hormone benefits, they also contain fiber to clear toxins, potassium to lower blood pressure, and antioxidants to reduce cellular stress, all essential for a vibrant aging body. You don't need fancy recipes to make use of this fruit. Just slice one open, add a pinch of salt, or spoon it into your salad. The key is consistency, not perfection. One fruit, one choice, repeated with care. Hormone balance isn't built in a lab. It's nourished in your kitchen often with the foods you've been avoiding for years. And avocados, once unfairly feared, may be one of the most complete forms of gentle healing you can give your body today. Fruit number 5, tomatoes. You've likely eaten tomatoes your whole life on sandwiches and soups or sliced beside your dinner plate. But what few realize is that tomatoes carry a compound so powerful it has become one of the most researched natural tools for prostate support. That compound is lycopene, a deep red pigment that does far more than provide color. Lycopene acts as a potent antioxidant, and what makes it truly special is how it accumulates in prostate tissue more than in any other part of the body. Once there, it helps reduce inflammation, neutralize cellular damage, and protect hormone balance from age-related disruption. A study published in the International Journal of Molecular Sciences found that regular intake of lycopene was linked to a 40% decrease in inflammatory markers in men with prostate enlargement. This wasn't over years, it happened within months simply through food. I once worked with David, a 72-year-old veteran who struggled with frequent urination and rising PSA levels. He wasn't ready for invasive procedures. I suggested he add cooked tomatoes to his meals 5 times a week, sauces, soups, or even roasted halves. After 6 months, David's PSA stabilized and his nighttime bathroom visits dropped. I didn't expect food to do that, he said, but it did. Here's the key. Lycopene is much more absorbable when tomatoes are cooked. Heat breaks down cell walls and releases the compound, making it up to 4 times easier for your body to use. So while raw tomatoes are helpful, sauces and pastes offer even greater support. Beyond prostate health, lycopene also benefits your heart circulation and cellular repair system. It lowers oxidative stress throughout the body, helping you feel more steady, protected, and clear-headed. The best part, tomatoes are affordable, available year-round, and simple to prepare. Just one decision at dinner, a spoonful of sauce, a bowl of tomato soup can become part of your long-term plan for comfort and vitality. Sometimes the answers we seek are already on our plate, quietly offering strength where it's needed most. Each fruit we've explored holds a unique gift. Cranberries soothe inflammation, red grapes balance hormones, apples restore rhythm, avocados nourish the core, tomatoes protect from within. Individually, they offer relief, but together they create transformation. In health, synergy matters. Your body doesn't heal in isolation. It responds best when supported from multiple directions: circulation, hormone rhythm, inflammation control, cellular repair, and digestion. These 5 fruits touch each of those systems gently, consistently, and without complication. I've seen this in practice. When men combine these foods into daily habits, they report not just fewer trips to the bathroom, but deeper sleep, clearer energy, stronger posture, and a quiet return of confidence. It doesn't happen overnight, but often within 6 to 12 weeks, the shift becomes undeniable. There's something powerful about nourishment that asks nothing in return. No side effects, no prescriptions, no pressure, just simple choices repeated with care day after day until the body remembers what steady feels like. Here's how you can start. Add cranberries to your morning oatmeal or enjoy a glass of unsweetened juice. Eat a handful of red grapes after lunch. Slice an apple in the afternoon or before bed. Scoop half an avocado onto your toast or salad. And stir cooked tomatoes into your dinner soup, stew, or sauce. These aren't strange, exotic remedies. They're familiar, available, affordable, and when chosen with intention, they become far more than food. They become quiet messengers of strength. Modern life often pushes us toward quick fixes, but the male body, especially after 60, doesn't thrive on urgency. It thrives on rhythm, care, and patience. These 5 fruits don't force change. They guide it layer by layer, returning balance not just to the body, but to the mind. Food alone may not cure everything, but it lays the foundation. When your meals speak the same language as your body, healing stops feeling like a battle and starts becoming a conversation. One, your body is eager to continue. So instead of asking what's wrong, start asking what's missing. Then look to your plate, because when nature and habit work together, your body listens. At this stage in life, health isn't about chasing youth, it's about reconnecting with your rhythm. It's about remembering that strength doesn't always roar. Sometimes it whispers through better sleep, easier mornings, and the quiet return of balance deep within. You've now discovered 5 simple fruits: cranberries, red grapes, apples, avocados, and tomatoes, each offering unique support for the prostate hormone balance and daily comfort. On their own, they help, but together they create a path back to vitality without medications, machines, or side effects. This journey is not about adding more pressure. It's about choosing what feels steady and true. With just one small habit each day, you can reduce nighttime urgency, support hormone function, and feel clearer in both body and mind. This is not theory, it's practice, supported by research, by stories, and by the wisdom your body already holds. So here's your invitation: start today. Add 1 fruit to your next meal. Choose one action that honors your health. And most importantly, listen not with fear, but with kindness to what your body is asking for. If this message speaks to you, subscribe for more gentle guidance and share it with someone who may need this truth. Because sometimes the most powerful gift we give is not advice. It's the quiet example of someone who chooses to care. Let us know in the comments which of these fruits you're already using or which one you'll try first. Your words might light the path for another man walking this same road. You're not behind, you're right on time. And your next chapter begins with something as simple as a single bite.